All right, guys, welcome back to the very next video. Inside this video, we're going to talk all about VSLs, also known as video sales letters. Now, the VSL is one of the most crucial parts of your entire funnel, and that is because this is the video where we're actually trying to warm up that person that just opted in. If you haven't watched the opt-in video just before this, go watch that video. We go over a whole bunch of examples of opt-ins that I've ran in the past, some that worked well, some that did not work well. So I encourage you to make sure you watch that video before you watch this. I don't know what you're doing on this video if you haven't watched that video. You should be watching these in order because, well, it's a course and like it's a step-by-step process. So thank you for not bouncing around. We're on the VSL page here, and I'm gonna, in a second, I'm gonna show you what the VSL page looks like inside of the Rockstar funnel if you haven't already snuck a peek at this thing already. So again, like what I want to talk about in the VSL is, guys, like I don't want you spending a whole month trying to write your very first VSL letter, okay? This should not be a 30-minute, 60-minute complete presentation like your traditional VSLs are, okay? This is like a 3 to 5 minute video, okay? Like you can stretch it maybe to 20 minutes if the product is a little bit more complicated to explain. So, for example, if we're selling a guitar course, well, it's pretty straightforward. We're teaching a person how to play the guitar for the very first time. Now, if we are selling something that's maybe a little bit more on the advanced side, it's a little bit more advanced lessons. Let's just say they already know how to play the guitar, but we need to, our training program is not a beginner's course. It's more of an intermediate or an advanced course. Well, then you're gonna have to explain a few more things inside of that course. It's not necessarily teaching the person how to play for the very first time. It's how to be more advanced and how to play more advanced songs. They already know how to play, right? So the explaining that you're doing inside of these videos is going to essentially align a little bit differently than like a beginner's course. So hopefully that's making sense. Like you have to realize like who your perfect avatar is. And we talk about that inside of the avatar and research video that we go over earlier in this course, right? So you want to make sure that your VSL is perfectly aligned with your opt-in page. And the opt-in page is perfectly aligned with the ad. So if our ad says for free guitar lessons, our opt-in page should say for free guitar lessons. And our VSL should say for free guitar lessons, okay? Like, see, it has to align. I've been talking all day on these courses. So as long as we have the alignment right, and we understand the avatar and who we're actually talking to, whether it's a beginner, an intermediate person, or an advanced person, once we start putting all these things together, the VSL becomes very easy and very simple to put together. Now, look, like I do my VSLs a little bit differently than like if you would pick up a book on VSLs, like how to master like the most perfect video sales letter, and like I've talked about this in the past where like VSLs, it's like, I grew up broke and I had to struggle through life and I had all these problems. And then like they walk you through this huge story, right? And like like the first like 10 minutes is like a story. And then they go through the story and the big aha moment and then the results that they've gotten like 100 different people. And then they finally can get to like the price point, and then they go through like all these reasons, and it's actually not this price, it's actually this price, and then they go through the price again, and then actually, you know what, if you do this right now, if you sign up right now, I'm gonna slice that price in half again. So it's like some of these VSLs can be very extravagant, and like, when you get to 30, 40 minutes plus on a video sales letter, we're in the webinar territory, where it's just like, we're walking people through all these different steps, like a 52 point like VSL or webinar, where we're getting, just don't do that with this VSL. I mean, look, like if you want to get all fancy pants and you want to do that, and you're interested in increasing your take rate, and like you're essentially like somebody clicking on the button underneath the VSL and then going to the sales page and buying. If you want to increase that by just a couple more percent, by all means, read all the books, There's so many people on YouTube that teach how to create like really advanced VSLs and webinars. Okay, that's not really my cup of tea, but I've done them, and for me, it's like I'd rather just get the thing up and launched as soon as possible, and then go back and then get all fancy pants with it. Like not almost every single funnel that I launch with any type of video, anything like let's say a VSL or a webinar, any of those videos, I just do it off the cuff. I want it launched. I want it launched fast. I do not want to spend a whole month writing a script for a VSL or a webinar. And again, it's a $7 product. Like you don't owe them that much, okay? You don't have to run them through this huge giant story. The only real reason that we're putting a video in between the opt-in page and the sales page is because really that VSL, it's acting as something called a bridge page, okay? We're trying to bridge two things together, okay? And that's really what's going on. So it's not so much that it's a video, like a true video sales letter where we're selling something high ticket or something. We're trying to essentially bridge the gap from our free offer to our paid offer, okay? So that's really the key of the video. So we have to tie these two things together, because if they click on an ad saying, hey, 4 free guitar lessons, and then we take them to a sales page where it's $7, well, people are just gonna get pissed off. That's just straight up lying. And then that's a really fast way to just piss some people off. So don't do that. We need a bridge page in the middle, which is our VSL, okay? So this is what the VSL does. And again, like I'm gonna break this down and what the page looks like, which is super basic. You do not want these things crazy. You do not want anything going on. You want them ugly. You want them boring. The only thing we want is the people to watch through that video and then click on the button below, okay? So again, inside of that VSL, inside of our bridge page VSL, as I should call it, for our self-liquidating tripwire funnel, as we've been putting together here inside of the course. The goal here is, again, to get them to click on the button, but we don't just want anyone to click on the button, because that would be like a bad lead. I mean, you could run Facebook lead ads. These are like the crappiest leads you could possibly get in your business, where you get 100 of them for $100, less than $1 a lead. And it's just a big old waste of money, because no one's going to convert, because they don't have, you guessed it, trust, respect, and rapport. That's what the video is doing. It's building up these meters, the trust, respect, and rapport. It's building up the meters, not a lot, just a little bit. But the thing is that inside this video, if you have your face on the video, you get a couple more points than somebody that is not showing their face and they're scared of the camera or something like that, and they don't want to be on camera. Guys, you got to get past that. It's the freaking internet. It's 2025. I don't know when you're watching this video, but don't be scared of being on the internet. Like you post all this stuff on Facebook, on X, on TikTok, on YouTube, like wherever you guys are posting your posts, but you won't do it for like a product for your business, like to sell something. Don't be scared of putting your face on. That builds that trust, respect, and rapport much faster, and it's much more aggressive, because you're standing behind your product. If you can't stand behind your product, you probably don't have a good product, or that it's not a good product. I put my face on all of my products because I put a lot of heart and soul into my product, and I really think that it's going to help people achieve the goals that they want to achieve. And that's why I can put my face on it, because I know I have a good product. I'm teaching people how to build a self-liquidating offer inside of this course, and I have this huge template that took me weeks to put together. Every little pixel is perfect, so that you just click one button and the thing's installed and imported into their account. Like, it's a good product. Have a good product. If you have a good product, everything else is easier. The VSL is easy, the opt-in is easy, the sales page, everything is easy. If you're making courses and it's a good product and it helps people do exactly what you say it's going to do, and you have results, it's a good product and it's very easy to sell. Like, if you have a good product, it's very, very, very easy to sell. You barely have to try, and you don't have to pitch. Like, you don't have to be, you've seen what I've done on my VSLs. You've seen what I've done through this course. Like, I talk about, hey, you could join Funnel Visions if you want to get help every single week. We hop on a live call every Wednesday. And if you're stuck with your funnel, or you need a second pair of eyes on your SLO funnel, or you need help, trying to optimize the thing, or just get it built from day one, I with pitching it. I'm just saying, if you need extra help with We do this every single week. We do a call every week. So just hop on. I'll just grab mouse control, and it's just a lot easier for everyone. It saves time, it saves money, and like get it, like it'll actually be done and completed. So you're not sitting around for months or years. That's the Funnel Vision product. And then, like again, like the templates that I talk about inside of the course, like I let people come into my help desk group. They can consume all the course. I have this is like 31 videos. This course is and it's probably going to be more than that. But right now it's 31 videos of just teaching people how to build self-liquidating offers. I cover every single tiny little inch. So, and I'm expecting not everyone's going to be able to watch every single video, but they can watch the videos that they need help with the most. And that gives them a win. That gives them a little win that now they know how to do something. And I helped a person on the internet. I don't know who they are, but you get, I read the comments and I get emails, and we do live calls and everything. And then I finally, it's nice to get feedback that the product is good. But that's all you're trying to do, is you're just trying to get a person from A to Z. You're trying to get that big transformation. They came in, they clicked on that ad, whatever you guys are selling. It doesn't matter if it's digital, e-com, retail, SaaS, whatever it is. They needed help with something, whether they knew what they needed help with or not. They want to make this big transformation move from where they are today and where they want to be. They have this big goal in mind. They can see who they are in the future, and that's who they want to be, but they just don't know how to get there. Your job is to get them to that point, okay? That's all we're trying to do inside of this VSL. And we can do it very simply by just aligning the dots. So like if somebody clicks on an ad, and again, like we've been using the guitar demo here because it's just easy to explain and we're all on the same page then. But if we're giving away 4 free guitar lessons on a Facebook ad or any social media post, we're doing this for free, or a content creator, whatever it may be. If we're giving this person a free thing, 4 free guitar lessons, for example, four free guitar lessons, on that very next page, the opt-in page, we should deliver the 4 free, or essentially ask for the email address. That's where the exchange happens, but it has to be aligned. The ad says 4 free guitar lessons. The opt-in says 4 free guitar lessons. Just give me your email and I'll send them to you. And then the VSL, once again, this is where we need to bridge the gap between the free item and the paid item before they get to that sales page. So how do you do that? It's very simple. Usually what I do, instead of going through this 52 point or 7, whatever you get, like the VSL gods are probably screaming right now at the screen. If there are any VSL gods are watching, they're going to throw their computer through the floor. But what I generally do is I just talk about the free product. Hey guys, you opted in for your 4 free guitar lessons. I'm so excited that you're here. I started out that way, and I say, hey, thanks for opting in. I'm so excited that you're here. I don't say opt in, but I essentially say, hey, congratulations on picking up these 4 free lessons. I just sent these lessons to your email address. They'll show up in about 5 minutes. But before you go, check your emails. Make sure you check your spam folder or your promotions folder. That's usually where they're hiding, because I have a lot of links and videos in there, because it's a whole course. So I say that first so they know. They don't hit up my support like, a billion times. Oh, I didn't get it. It's in your spam folder. It's in your promotions folder. It's what happens. Then after that, I usually say, make sure if it's in your spam folder or your promotions folder to just drag it into your regular inbox. So drag the email into your regular inbox so that you get all of the videos that you signed up for, right? All the training videos that you signed up for. So I say that in as fast as possible, because I don't want to lose attention. Now, look, you could argue that you could say that later if you wanted to, but I want to make sure that they get their deliverables, because whether they watch the video that they're on right now, that VSL that we're talking about right now, a lot of them aren't going to watch all the way through. And it might not even be because we're losing interest, but because, again, they might be standing in line at Kmart, or their wife or husband might be screaming at them, or the dog just took a dump on the floor, or grandma's doing a backflip on the trampoline, grab the camera, drop everything. You know what I mean? People... They have the attention span of a goldfish. So if you're expecting somebody to even watch through a 5-minute VSL, you're wrong. It's not going to happen. Most people are not. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to essentially capture that email and send them additional emails to watch the video sales letter again. So we could just remind them, which is usually where we're delivering the product. So they opt in. And then we send them an email and we say, hey, congratulations, here are your 4 free things. We say step 1, make sure you watch this video, and we link back to that VSL. We need them to watch that VSL because that warms them up and builds that trust, respect, and rapport that we need so badly. And so that's the first thing I say. I say, hey, check your email in about 5 minutes. And it's not going to go out until 5 minutes, okay? So, but while you're waiting for that email, I want to show you inside of the course. And I do this because I'm trying to capture attention, okay? So I do something very boring in the beginning, which some would argue, like, I shouldn't be talking about like email and spam folders and things like that. But I do that like in 5 seconds. I just say, check your email, check your spam folder, check your promo folder, drag it to the inbox, bingo bango. You know, it'll show up in 5 minutes. So after we get past that point, then I try to hook them. I do the hook a little bit later because I just want to make sure that they get that deliverable and it's not just sitting in spam, because then everyone loses. They're not going to read it anyways. So the next thing I do is I hook them inside of that video by just saying, hey, you opted in for this free thing. I'm going to show you that free thing right now. And I just jump to screen share immediately. So I do this like, you know, what we're doing right now, face-to-face stuff. And I'm like, hey, let me just show you the course right now and what you're all going to learn. Okay. And, you know, again, like I understand that there's multiple industries coming in. Like if you do e-commerce or something like that. But like if you're doing e-commerce, you know, take the product and say, hey, you just, you know, if you're doing a free plus shipping model or something, like, hey, congratulations on getting your free AirPods or like whatever you guys are selling, whatever product it is, and show the product and, you know, play around with it like as you're talking and do this and talk about the product. You want to create curiosity on this video. You're not trying to teach and train on this video. That's super important. And it's usually where people goof. This is not a training video, okay? The training video is delivered to the email address. This is a VSL that's bridging the gap from the free thing to the paid thing, okay? We need to make those things match, okay? So just show them the training course, right? So hop into a screen share. Hey, you just signed up for these 4 guitar lessons. Here are the guitar lessons. And you just say, in video 1, we do this. In video 2, we do this. In video 3, we do this. In video 4, we do this. Keep it simple. Do not elaborate and go into anything in depth. After you talk about whatever product or service you gave them for free, just, again, show them the product, whether it's a physical product, whether it's a digital product, whether it's come to my store kind of product, whether it's a SaaS, whatever it is. Show them the product and just like a real quick thing, like a real quick demo, whatever it is. Keep it to like 2 minutes, like super short, very quick. And then you need to figure out, this is the key, you need to figure out the point how we're going to bridge them to the paid offer, okay? And we do this in multiple ways. It depends on your product. So if I was, you know, giving away guitar lessons, what do all, like, you have to think of the pain point, okay? What's the biggest pain point? And you can do this by research. Like if you don't know the industry, go watch my avatar and research video where we go into the Facebook ads library, and then you can go spy on other people running similar ads. And if they're running ads for any given length of time, you know, we filter by like a couple months, we know that it's a winning offer. So go see what they're doing and how they're talking in their VSLs, okay? But that being said, it's, you know, we're trying to bridge that gap from the free to the paid. So if it was guitar lessons and you get 4 free guitar lessons, what is the most logical thing that the next step would be if we were to, like, let's just say, inch them towards a small little $7 product? Well, it would probably be tapping into the pain points like, hey, have you ever gotten lessons and you had to drive out to Guitar Center and, you know, you sit in traffic at Guitar Center, you know, to get to Guitar Center, then you get there and then the instructor for only 25 minutes teaches you how to do a few things, and then you drive home and all that crazy traffic and you forget everything? Like, wouldn't it be just better if you just had a course and you could learn at your own style? Well, these 4 free videos are going to teach you just that. But if you want to learn this quicker, faster, and easier, and only for, you know, let's just say, if you want to learn this faster and easier and at your own speed, we have this other product over here where you can meet with me. You know, I'll give you a free lesson. And also the master course to this, you get a whole master course, which is, instead of 4 videos, it's 10 videos, and you get to meet with me personally on the phone, and I'll give you your first lesson, and you can get the video recording afterwards, okay? So you get the video recording, you get 10 courses on how to do this, this, and this. Remember, is it a beginner, is it an intermediate, or is it advanced? If it's a beginner, we're teaching them how to string a guitar, tune the guitar, play the first song. If it's intermediate or advanced, it's, hey, this is how you play this really crazy Metallica song. This is how you, I don't know, move from reading tabs to actually reading sheet music, whatever it is, right? So make sure you stay in line. So you get to meet me. I'm going to give you a free private lesson, and you're going to get the call recording. You're going to get 10 instead of 4 training videos. You're going to get 10, and on top of that, I have 3 amazing bonuses for you that is going to teach you how to do all these amazing things with your guitar, like maybe with an acoustic guitar or something like that. And you get all that for only $7. If you click the button below, I'm going to give you all of this for $7. Do not wait. This is a special deal. I'm just testing this out. Normally I charge $499 for this. And you go to my website right now, it's $499. You just happen to come in here. You wanted, I noticed you wanted to get some of these lessons for free. So I figured that I'd give you a little bit of a discount, okay? There you go. So you bridge the gap from somebody clicking on an ad that was offering something for free, 4 free guitar lessons, to opting in, exchanging an email for the 4 free lessons, to then going to the video sales page, the VSL, and bridging the gap from from what they signed up with. We went from like what it is kind of thing, or why they even want it in the first place. We showed them what the product is, and then we bridged the gap from, hey, if this is you, if you want to just advance and move faster, you don't want to, spend all month trying to learn it, these 4 free lessons, I'll just help you out right now. Faster, easier, saves money. These are pain points. You can almost always go with those, okay? That's a big one. Bridge the gap. And then for the rest of the video, once you bridge that gap, all you do then is just hop into why the $7 product is so amazing. And just go for it. Just have fun with it. Talk all about it. And you can elaborate and go deep. And every, let's just say 3 minutes or so, pitch them by saying, by the way, if you're still watching this video, click the button below and you can just pick this up right now. I don't know why you're still watching this video. Like, you've already seen this, and this. You already seen that I'm going to, reach out to you without wasting any more time. Spots are filling up fast. My calendar, I only take 3 calls a day. So if you want to hop on as soon as today, you better do it quick, because this is open to everyone and there's a lot of people visiting. And then just, once again, go through your product, talk about the courses. You can now elaborate on the paid thing. So we went from talking very lightly about the free thing, we then bridged into the paid thing, and now we just you just keep going on the paid thing, right? Talk all about it. Talk about all the pain points that you're going to fix. Don't necessarily, give them an overview of the features and what they're getting. You're going to get 4 of this. You're going to get 3 of this. You're going to get a half hour of this. Yeah, say that in a sentence, but really go through the pain points and the benefits. If you want, you got my 4X, you could bring up the free one again. You got my 4X free training. Cool. That's going to take you, 14 days to do. But if you pick up the $7 package, we're going to, this will like streamline it. And instead of 14 days, this 3 to 5 days, usually I have my students playing their first song. Okay. That's a big benefit. You can go from 14 days to 3 to 5 days playing your first song, or at least the beginning, let's just say, of the first song or something like that. Okay. So once you're thinking that way, pushing the benefits, you don't have to talk, definitely do not talk about all the features and all the great things that why you think it's great product. Like, oh, it's 30 minutes long and I have 17-hour course, and like, no one cares. No one cares. They want the result. Sell the result. Just keep talking about that result. That's all you have to do in the video. You're not even pitching at this point. You're just talking about the results that you are going to get them. If you want to learn how to play guitar, I'm going to teach you how to play guitar faster, easier, and cheaper. And you don't have to drive to Guitar Center and sit in traffic. It's at your own speed, and you get all the recordings. So in your free time, whenever, once again, if grandma's doing a backflip or something on the trampoline, you just don't have time because that's what you're into. I don't know where we're going with that. You have your own time, your own schedule. If it's Friday night, you can watch, if nothing's going on Friday night, you're not going on or doing anything. Well, you know what? Like, go watch the videos. Go watch the videos at your own time. Go re-watch the video recording that you had with Josh. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you bridge it. At the very end, all you're just saying, like throughout the video, click the button, click the button, click the button, click the button. Everyone, click the button. It's $7. What do you have to lose? And if you and look, like if you think that it's not good enough and you didn't learn this, and this, I'll refund your Starbucks latte for you within 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, 3 years from now, whatever. It's a coffee. Okay. Let's hop into my computer real quick. I just want to show you the VSL, what this thing looks like, and we'll close out the video then. So real quick, let me move my mic here closer. Once again, if you guys picked up the Rockstar V2 Pro Funnel, this is what we've been talking about in this whole course. So I don't know why you don't have it now. If you don't, click on the link below. I mean, we're doing what I just said. It's kind of ridiculous. I have done this though, guys. I used to own a local small business. I did this exact same thing. I ran an ad to, it was a massage therapy studio. I was not a massage therapist. Let's just be honest here. I do not look like a massage therapist, but my friend was. And we started this little store together and handled all the marketing. And I ran ads just like this, okay? So this works for retail. This works for courses, consulting. This works for anything, okay? And, very simply on the ad, it was something very simple. And it was just like, hey, come in for a 15-minute free consultation. We did... I think she did like foot massages or something like that. And it was like, like a free, it was like free. You could come in and you just get it for free. But when they clicked on that ad and they gave us their email address to get the free coupon, because we did coupons back then, which is very, very, if you're doing retail, coupons are super powerful, okay? You could use coupons for your free thing. If you're a restaurant or do anything retail whatsoever, just give away free coupons, like buy one, get one free. And fries or something like that. And honestly, I mean, I could go all day with that, but if you're doing a coupon, make it very aggressive is what I meant to say. Don't do buy one, get one free fries. Give away the whole freaking 9 yards. Come in for a free entree meal. No questions asked. You get the whole thing for free. People are like, well, why would I ever do that? I lose all this money. Well, what we're doing on the VSL is we would then bridge the gap. We would have this little quick video. Hey guys, I'm giving away this entree. You get a burger, fries, and a drink. It's really awesome. If you come into my burger restaurant, and by the way, if you bring, if you bring the whole family, we'll also sweeten the deal, and we're going to give you another coupon for 20% off of the whole family. So now they're bringing in like 5 other people. They get 20% off. The best part is that you're getting foot traffic. You're getting somebody to come in, and then maybe they buy drinks, and then maybe they're buying appetizers and dessert because they save so much money. And maybe now they're telling their friends about it. And then after they had a good meal and that they used that coupon, now you ask them for a review on Google. like this is easy stuff, guys. This is easy stuff. And this funnel does just that. It's an acquisition funnel. This is how you get foot traffic into your store. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're store, retail, digital products, whatever the case may be. Okay, break down this VSL here. If you got this funnel, click on the good old VSL section here and hit edit, or we can edit or preview it. Let me just go over this thing real quick because this is a really quick one. Okay, you're gonna notice very, very quickly that on this VSL page, there's nothing going on. That's it. That is it. Even on the mobile side, I have the mobile. I want you guys to appreciate that. I have all the mobile pages all custom made for you too on every single one of these pages. It took a while, like to make it pixel perfect, took a while. So pick this one up if you don't have it yet. So that being said, you've seen this before. We have a pre-headline, a headline, and a post-headline. We got a video, and then we have this whatever that big benefit is that we're pushing inside of the video. So let me go over this real quick here. So they opt in, they clicked on an ad. They got 4 free guitar lessons. They opted in for that exchange, the email for the 4 free lessons. Now, we do not give them the lessons on this page. You could, but we want to bridge the gap because if we're running paid ads or even social for that matter, we want to make a sale. We want to get a sale, but we have to have that trust, respect, and rapport first in order to get that sale. And we do that very easily with a VSL by warming them up. Now, congrats on your free guitar lessons. So we're telling them, we want them excited, okay? Like, hey, you just got this free thing. We don't want to be boring. We want to say, hey, check it out. Like, you got this crazy deal. We've never done this before. Like, whatever it may be. This pre-headline right here needs to say exactly what they opted in for. Exactly. I'd even put like, congrats on your 4X, on your 4 free guitar lessons, okay? Just tell them exactly what it is. Do not get fancy with this. Congrats on your whatever it is they just opted in for. That is it. Just keep it that, okay? Do not do anything fancy with colors or rainbow headlines either, even though I have a package, I teach you guys how to do that. Don't do any rainbow goofiness or anything like that. Keep it boring. Next, watch this video to start your first guitar lesson, to start jamming. Jamming. So like essentially like watch this, like we're trying to hook them to get them to watch the video, because they probably know. I mean, if you've, I don't know where you've been living if you didn't think that this was probably a sales video. So their guard is up very, very high right now. They don't know you, trust you, respect. They have no freaking idea who you are, okay? So their guard is up extremely high. They think it's a sales video. So we need to basically say it's not a sales video, okay, even though it kind of is. But there's a little bit of value in the video. So it's not just all sales. They're going to get some value out of it, which is you essentially showing them the thing that they just opted in for. You're showing them the course. You're showing them how to redeem the coupon or whatever it is, right? So tell them what it is. Watch this quick video to start your first guitar lesson. They just opted in for 4 free guitar lessons. Watch this first lesson to start your guitar lessons, to start jamming. If this is a template on mine, I actually do congratulations congratulations on your free 4X warm-up funnel. And then what I say is watch this video to install your warm-up funnel, okay? So in that video, I show them how easy it is to install it, but I don't go into crazy details. I just say, hey, wow, it's a one-click install. Like once you get your email, spam folder, blah, 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 move to your inbox. After that, click on this link, and boom, just like that, you have your new funnel, your new pro funnel inside of your Go High Level account. Now, you're probably going to want to know how to use this funnel, right? Well, I have this other thing, and I essentially talk to them about adding additional pages. Like, do you want the sales page? Do you want additional upsells? Do you need all the emails? Like, new problems come up later on. You have to solve one problem at a time, okay? And that's essentially what we're trying to do, okay? So watch this video, whatever you guys, get creative on this. Go to your good old ChatGPT or use Grok 3, whatever number we're at these days when you're watching this thing, and come up with some headline ideas. Just go to the AI and say, I'm creating a VSL. I need a headline for my VSL from cold traffic. What should I say on my headline for this product? Give me 10 examples of the highest converting headline. There you go. It takes 2 seconds. I mean, I used to show these on the video, but like everyone pretty much knows how to do it. If you don't know how to do that, tag me in the help desk group, and I'll shoot a whole nother video on AI and how you guys can do that. But it's pretty straightforward at this point. Okay, there you go. We have a sub headline here. Now, generally for the VSL, I do this a little different. I just say check your email and spam folder. The reason why I'm doing that is because I absolutely have to make sure that they get that email and open it. They have to open the first one, because most likely it just is going to be in the spam or promo folder. There are links in there. It doesn't matter how good you are with etiquette, unless you're on a fancy dedicated IP and all this. Generally, that first one can end up in spam. Okay, it's just it happens to a lot of people. We want to make sure that 100% of people, or as close as we can get, they're actually opening their email, dragging it to the inbox, and then, of course, all the other emails will show up in the inbox. Or another trick, you could say in this video, this is a ninja trick. You could say in this video, check your spam folder, promo folder, and if you reply to this email, hit the reply button and send the keyword course, and I'll send you out a course worth, $1,000. I'll send you a whole $1,000 course for free, or whatever big package that you guys have, or something. Send them anything. But the thing is, if they reply to that email, the email gods automatically know. If they're replying, they know it's not spam, because no one is replying to spam emails unless they know each other, right? So that automatically then all future emails then will inbox. So in most cases, right? So that's another little ninja hack for you. Okay, we already talked about the VSL and what to say in the VSL in the beginning of this video, and I just rambled on a bunch. So there, use that. Now, the next thing. Now, guys, again, you're gonna have to be creative. Everyone has a different offer coming in, but keep this like super simple. Look at it, like, you want even faster results, a little freaking lightning bolt. I could have, we can get all fancy with this, and I can run this through AI and get a better headline. Sure. what I'm going after is benefits. That's what you want to go after. Like, do you want even faster results? Want even faster results? I mean, I could even say, like, I should even say, like, do you want to learn how to play the guitar faster, easier, cheaper, like whatever it is, right? List your big, bold benefit here. Faster results, uh, is usually a good one to go after, especially if it's like a course. Like, you know, instead of learning how to play the guitar in, like I said, 14 days, I'm going to speed it up in just 7 days. How are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you right here in this line, in these 2 lines. Keep it super simple, no pictures, nothing. Access our Rockstar Master Course, all 14 lessons, to learn how to confidently play 4 new songs by this week for just $7. Very, very, very simple, okay? List how you're going to help them. Do not list features like 14-hour course. I mean, I even kind of did it here, like all 14 lessons, but I put it in like these parenthesis things. Like, that's not really what I'm aiming for. Bigger courses, let's just say, join my 17-hour course or download these 1,291 headlines. That is not enticing. That means nothing. And now you got to look through like what, 1,200 headlines? That's going to drive a person crazy. All right. So give them what they want. Bridge the gap. Like, they just came in for 4 free guitar lessons. What are they trying to do? They're trying to learn how to play the guitar. So right here, if they're trying to learn how to play the guitar, well, what are the pain points of playing guitar? Well, it's kind of tricky to play the guitar. You might go to the lessons and you might forget how to play the lessons driving home, So you want to like watch recordings of it and play those recordings and pause them and then try to play the song and spend like, an hour or 2 on it and then unpause the video and get to the next part of the song, whatever that thing may be. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. The next thing you do is make sure that this button, when you click on this button, you go down to this bottom here and it says next step. Okay? You always want this to be next step because then it goes to the next step, which obviously is our sales page. And make sure this is also on mobile too. Like, I think that it's actually the same for mobile. Yeah, it's the same, luckily, on this one. But always double check the mobile page. Okay? So when they click this button, it goes to the very next page. And the very next page is that beautiful freaking sales page that took me a very, very long time to put together for you guys. And again, if you guys didn't upgrade to at least the Pro plan or the Elite plan, you unfortunately do not get this awesome sales page that is ready to rock and roll. Literally, like what I did there, the rock and roll. Like, it's literally ready to rock. That was so freaking corny. It's ready to rock and roll for you. Take my stuff out, put your stuff in. You got a whole sales page ready to go. I don't want to say it again. But guys, this is the next step, and it's also the next video that we're going to be breaking down all the little minute, tiny little things, why this goes where and that goes where, and why I did this and in this place. And it's going to, the next video, just caution, it's going to be a long one. It's probably going to be our longest video in the course because there's a lot in here and there's a lot to cover and all of the reasons behind of why I do certain things. And, it's just, because I've been doing this for 2 decades, okay? And for the last decade, I've been, working for agencies, doing this for myself at my own agencies, working 9 to 5, slaving at agencies, and also owning my own local business, doing this exact same thing, making these exact same pages. I've been doing this for freaking ever. This is how you do it. This is how you do it, guys. Once again, if you're like everyone else in here and you already have the funnel, awesome, and you're already starting to build this thing and put it together, I'm really excited for you. But if you don't have it yet, click on the button below to upgrade and hop in, get the sales page, extra upsells, and then of course the privacy pages, terms of service, and also all of the emails too, and the automations too, which are super cool because they're already totally built out for you and ready to rock and roll. Again, I don't want to get off track here, but I have all of the opt-ins for you, or not opt-ins, but the actual email sequence for the abandoned cart sequences when a person opts in. And then also once they watch that VSL page and they click on the button and they go to the sales page, we want to make sure that we're sending them abandoned cart emails, essentially, so that they come back if they didn't buy. If they didn't buy, we want to send them an email once a day saying, hey man, here's some cool things you can do with your lessons. This is how you use your lessons to consume it. Come back and buy, and these are all the reasons why. And then once, of course, that they do buy off of the the sales page or the order form for that matter, then we just want them to consume the product, and we just deliver, very simply, we just deliver the email right here automatically when they buy. And we just say, hey, congrats on picking up the Guitar Master course. I'm so excited you're here. Start your free lesson now. We just deliver it, right? And then usually I take them to, you can take them to, inside of Go High Level, you can take them to like a membership, like your course, wherever you guys are sending them, or like, you know, if you don't use Go High Level and use something else, you could take them there. Or if you're just doing this for the first time, honestly, with that email, I would just direct them to, again, like just to keep things super simple, use your Forex warm-up funnel and just send them to the very first video, right? And deliver it that way. And just, you know, if you're for $7, delivering like 4 or 5 videos, you know, like if you're teaching somebody how to play guitar over 4 videos, that's worth $7, like no doubt. Okay. Maybe with some bonuses and things like that. Guys, I'm dragging this one on. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for, once again, watching a very long video. In the next video, we're going to learn all about the components of a sales page, what makes a sales page work and tick, and finally, how to get that sale. So this is a very exciting one. It's going to be a long one. Grab a drink, grab a cup of coffee. We're going to be in that video in just a little bit. So we'll see you guys inside of the components of a sales page. See you soon.